going on, everybody? We're here for another episode of Fandom Fights. We got one that could either be really, really great and well-mannered or really, really great and chaotic as fuck. I'm leaning towards the back half because we have the first meeting of the Phoenix Club and the video store in Fandom in 2023, and I'm scared. So we got Nazario Montenegro being managed by Mr. DVD Mike Hanley, going up against Jake Maringoni being managed by Cody Newberry. So I'm scared, but Nick is here to make sure that everything goes okay. Nick, how are you?
Anarchy! Listen, all the back behind the scenes story, I don't care. I look at papers, I look at Excel sheets all day. I don't know what goes on in the personal lives of people. And here's what's happening today. We have the first step for one of these two people in a possible title shot. These two are both part of the 500 record club that is taking part in this first title picture. Fun fact, Nazario is the highest ranked of all 8 of those people. So theoretically, Vegas odds would have him as the favorite to make it to the title match. Another fun fact, Jake just kicked ass in the last one standing and was the MVP. So Jake off to a hot year, but Nazario, perhaps a sleeper hit of this entire little run here.
Yeah, it depends on if he wants to make joke answers halfway through just to piss us off or not. We'll find out. Let's go talk to them right now in the promos.
Hey, Jake. Not last season, but the season before, who managed you?
Cody Newberry.
Okay. Then I stepped away, and I came back, and I managed you again. I think that's fair. Now you're thinking that I created this grand robbery. Listen, you left the gate open. I came in and took the people that wanted to leave. Listen, we're going to treat this group this year. Listen, Kingsbury are my number 1 entry. Number 2 is the video store because I'm going to treat them a lot like the Blockbuster. It's time to put them out of business. It's time to sell the DVDs for $1. It's time to close shop and time to, put those money that you make off those DVDs into, Netflix, what you should have bought.
And we'll give away
Jake,
the VHS.
I don't. Yeah, and at the end of the day, Nazario's going to come in here. He'll probably get Disney Animation and be like, fuck, that's a tough one. And then not know the answer. But he's watched every one of at least 10 times. All I'm saying is do your best, go play, and if this doesn't work out, we have an MVP shot to cash in for a contender shot. So
I'm
let's
just happy that you're back, Daddy.
Whoa.
Hi, Mike.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Welcome to season 2023, the video store, I guess.
Yes,
So, what is this, Fandom
I guess. I don't
or
know.
Super Smash Brothers?
I think it's Super Smash Brothers.
Who are we playing?
Playing Jake.
Which Jake?
You know, the
Maringoni?
Aussie boy.
My Jake? Not
Jake.
my Jake, Mike! I don't know if I can play my Jake.
So are we just $1 DVDs to be sold off to people, Nick? Because that's what I heard. What do you think of the promos?
I'd take that. That sounds good.
That's fair. Also, my Jake, let's get into it with round number 1. Nick, how's it going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. We're going to have 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer on their whiteboard. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they will receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Why, my Jake? Why?
All right,
Okay.
your first question comes in the category The Wizarding World. Question is, Harry gets attacked by a Dementor and begins to fall while doing what specific activity, only to be saved by Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban?
You got cut off at the beginning. I did not get the beginning.
Gotcha. Harry gets attacked by a Dementor and begins to fall while doing what specific activity, only to be saved by Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban?
I like the way you say Dementor.
Dementor.
Yeah.
Dementor.
Oh, I understood that reference.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
And Prison Mike's in the backstage. Quidditch.
And that's a way to spell it. And playing
Play
Quidditch.
Quidditch.
That is correct. Across the
Little
board,
mistake.
1-1. Your next question is going to come to you in the category of Marvel. In which Marvel Spider-Man film does Spider-Man have to redesign his own web shooters in order to adapt to a new villain? Who is the villain of Nick's life right now?
Taxes.
Or what? Yeah. Taxes?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that time of year. That's fair.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3,
Got
2.
no money.
1. Pens down. Nazario
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
and Jake.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That is correct.
All right, your third question will come in the category of DC. The question is, who plays the Riddler in 2022's The Batman?
The night I saw this movie, I saw it like a week early at one of those like DC fan screening things.
Yep.
I went home and I logged it, and then I got a message 2 minutes later from Nazario that said, "That score's high." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right, Nazario." And I changed it. I changed my mind after Nazario talked me down. 5,
Yep.
You did what to it when you got home?
2, 1. Pens down. Logged it on Letterboxd.
Sounds like a good name for a show. Anyway, what?
Ooh, hey, nice. Let's go to Jake
Well done,
and Nazario.
I say Boxed is better. Both time.
That is correct. Definitely not tweeted it. That was bad. All right. Your next question is in the category of Star Trek. Who mercy kills? Oh, help me, Nick.
Ensign Lynch.
Okay. Who mercy kills Ensign Lynch after he had been taken over by the Borg in Star Trek First Contact? Makes sense now that you say it. There were a couple typos in the last one with Kirk, and Kirk was like, and I was like, I had to be you for one. So it was a different side of the coin that was.
Yeah, that ain't easy.
Yeah.
Being cheesy.
I mean, the word was soot, and you wrote suit. Like Kirk and soot.
What on earth did I write soot in?
1 pens down. I'll tell you after. Let's go to Nazario
Data?
and Jake.
Picard.
Picard is correct. So Jake goes up 4-3. What is next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of sci-fi icons. The question is, in The Terminator, Sarah Connor calls the police station just before being attacked by the Terminator in what kind of location?
You asked a question about 101 Dalmatians where they cover themselves in soot.
Ah, I spelled it like suit.
We assumed it was some sort of autocorrect situation.
Probably not.
Oh, fair. 5,
My computer doesn't
3,
autocorrect.
2, 1. Pens down. I was trying to give you some credit. Let's go to Jake
Club.
and Nazario.
I said discotheque/club.
Yeah, we can accept both those answers. So 5-4 in favor of my Jake. As we get into your next question. That's my favorite thing ever. It is the category of, as Nazario would say, no, never mind. I was going to make a bad joke. Star Wars. Star Wars is your category. The question is, what is the first name of both the former Guardians of the Wills who join the Rogue One team after they meet Jin on Jeddah in Rogue One? And we just need the first names. Earlier in the chat, I said, reminder, this is tonight. And Nazario said, new shit. And so I was a little worried on that last question that he was.
How do you know he
new shit? Because it's Nazario.
he gasped first?
Yeah, he always
In
does a
text?
little 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And then Mike sits there and goes, hey. Nazario, we'll go to you.
I said Chirrut and Blaze.
Ooh, and Jake.
Chirrut and Bays.
Chirrut and Bays are correct.
But wait, what did he write? He write like he didn't use vowels.
But it's
He
pronounced
wrote
Chirrut.
CHRR.
IT.
IT.
Chirrut.
No, but he didn't put the I. I don't know. If
We are giving Jake the point. If you would like to challenge, you can.
Mike, come in here.
Okay.
Do you know how to spell Nazario?
He did this. Shirt. He wrote shirt.
You want to challenge?
shirt. I don't know. Did you not see his
Yes,
shirt?
I did. But do you think we're gonna win this?
I mean, can they go back to the clip or something? I
We
don't know.
can.
We can.
You want to do it? Let's fucking do it. Fuck it. Let's waste some time.
Yeah,
I got
let's-
time. Fuck it.
We'll be right back after this challenge. We're back from the challenge. We looked at what Jake had written, and phonetically it works. So we're going to give him the point. So it's 6-4 in favor of my Jake.
But Jake,
The next question is going to be read to you by Mr. Twohig.
It comes to the category of both of your favorites, American spies. Your question is, because neither of you are.
That's the
Your question. In clear and present danger, the U.S. involved themselves in a drug war in which country?
Have you seen this one yet?
Yeah,
What'd you think?
it's okay.
I think this is the PG-13 one. So
I don't check the ratings before I watch.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake
Ireland?
and Nazario.
Afghanistan.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Colombia.
Someone else like open their door.
The next
What?
question. The next question is in the category of MCU. Karen Gillan appears in how many MCU films? Give you a little bit of extra time on this. Nick, I like that shirt.
Thank you, Tim. I just came from work.
You look dapper.
Been at work for 12 hours.
Fair. I did not work that long today. I worked for about 8, like a peasant. And then I came home, and I've been doing this now since I got home. My wife was really happy about it. She was actually smugly going at your questions earlier.
Or like she knew them. They were too easy.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario
5.
and Jake.
5.
5 is correct.
Shit, I almost missed Thor.
All right. What is next?
Your penultimate question will come in the category of fandom quotes. Question is, which Disney animated film features the quote, "Sometimes family weirdos just get a bad rap"?
Who's the family weirdo on your side?
In my family?
Yeah.
Probably me.
Same.
I used to
Or
play.
Maggie.
I used to, not even I play online movie trivia. I used to play online movie trivia, retired from it, and now I host it. I think I'm the family weirdo.
That's fair. Bucky's our family weirdo. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake
I said Lilo and Stitch.
and Nazario.
I think it might be right. I went Encanto.
Encanto is correct. So Nazario cuts into that lead a little bit, 7-6. Your final
Do it all along.
7-6. What did you say?
Go, Tim, read.
Your final question is in the category of Worlds of DC. What specific mode of transportation does Huntress primarily use in Birds of Prey? Encanto.
Welcome to the family, Brzakala.
Ooh. Should I name that child Encanto?
I still think you should name them Boba Fett.
It's a girl.
Is
5,
it gonna be a magical baby?
2, 1. Pens down. Probably not. It's my child, so probably not. Let's go to Nazario
Motorcycle.
and Jake.
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle is correct. So we end round number
I
one.
think he wrote motorcycle.
Jake is in the lead, 8-7. Nick, how's round number 2 gonna work?
Number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it. They spin the second time. They will get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like to check down a multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout. Stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today is Pixar scores and soundtracks, Disney Animation, DreamWorks Animation, Jimmy B, horror icons, Marvel, and YA. Jake, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Second?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to spin second.
All right, this is going to be the spin for Mr. Montenegro.
Thank you, my Jake.
Lands on DreamWorks Animation.
I don't want that.
Let's do it.
There are worse things in that wheel.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't want this.
Fuck it. Take the spin.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
You're spinning again?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you're stuck with. Lands on scores and soundtracks.
Fuck! You fucked up.
All right, Nick, will you go ahead and read Nazario's questions in scores and soundtracks?
Gladly. Nazario, you prepared for your questions in the category of scores and soundtracks. All right, your first question. Which MCU film was the first one composed by Brian Tyler?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, The Avengers, B, Iron Man 3, C, Thor the Dark World, or D, Avengers Age of Ultron?
The Avengers.
That is incorrect. Jake, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, The Avengers, B, Iron Man 3, C, Thor the Dark World, D, Avengers Age of Ultron.
Iron Man 3.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. Nazario, your second question. Who composed the score for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
John Williams.
That is correct for 2 points.
And a tie game, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed. All right, Nazario, your third question. What is the name of the song sung by Ed Sheeran for the film The Desolation of Smaug?
I See Fire.
That is correct for 2 points.
I'm upset you didn't sing that.
Nazario, your penultimate question. Who has the most composing credits for films in the Transformers series?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Steve Jablonsky, B, Hans Zimmer, C, Don Davis, or D, Dario Marianelli?
Five, 4.
A.
A is correct for 1 point. And Nazario, your final question. Clouds of Smoke, Call the Police, and 5050 are songs that appear in which Law and Order film?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Rush Hour 2, B, Bad Boys, C, Beverly Hills Cop 3, or D, Bad Boys for Life?
B.
B is correct for 1 point.
All right, so Nazario makes his way through scores and soundtracks, getting the total up to 13, but with the steal in there, Jake's at 9. Is that what you have?
What I have.
All right, so we'll bring back in Mr. Newberry and the wheel. This is your spin, Jake. It lands on spinner's choice.
Marvel. It's my best category.
Marvel.
Marvel, please.
All right, Jake, I'll be giving you your questions in Marvel. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which Marvel film features mutated dogs who attack the main hero and his love interest?
It's a secret masterpiece, people, and that is Hulk.
As soon as I started reading that, I was like, God damn it. That's correct for 2 points.
Oh, boy.
All right, your next question. What is the name of the alien villain who H and High T supposedly defeat at the start of Men in Black International?
The Hive.
That is correct for 2 points and a tie game. Your third question. In Fantastic Four 2015, what does Reed fix for a shop owner in exchange for parts he needs while he is in hiding?
The register cashier.
Yeah, that's correct. All right. Who plays Rain Sinclair, aka Wolfsbane, in the New Mutants?
Macy Williams.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in Marvel. What instrument does Beverly play in her band in Howard the Duck?
I'll go multiple choice just for the steal.
All right, your options are A, drums, B, bass, C, guitar, D, keyboard.
I'll just go with my original guess. Guitar.
That is correct for 1 point. Jake bringing his total up to 18. Is that what you have, Nick?
What I have, Tim.
All right, 18 to 13 as we get into the betting round. How's it going to work?
The betting round number 3 is going to work like this. We're going to have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3? Take it away, Tim.
All right, your first category you can bet points on is Disney animation. Let's get bets starting with Nazario.
2.
And Jake.
0.
All right, your question in Disney animation. In Frozen, what happens to Anna when she jumps in front of Elsa as Hans tries to kill her? I'm currently drinking a Leinenkugel's chocolate dunkel.
The hell?
It's a cocoa beer.
Okay, you just didn't sound like you said real words.
Chocolate dunkel.
Sounds like a beverage Dr. Seuss would make.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jake, who bet 0.
She turned into the Hulk.
That'd be cool. Nazario.
She gets frozen.
That is correct. So Nazario goes up to 15. It is now a 3-point game. What's the next category, Nick?
Your next category you can bet points on is YA.
Let's get bets starting with Jake.
0.
And Nazario.
Yeah, fuck this.
Okay, Nick, that's only what's the question.
Good question. Who is the last person to arrive in the glade in the Maze Runner?
Mr. Tyler Butler just messaged me. If
If
the opportunity comes when you watch the movie Plane, then run in the opposite direction. Oh, no, Tyler. I'm so hyped for Plane. Dude, so excited. I'm going to have to message him back when this is done. Maggie and I are having a date night tomorrow night to go see Plane. 5, 4, 3. I'm hyped. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
It's my Jake.
And Jake.
Who do you think you are? I am.
The answer was not one of those. It was Teresa. So the score
Teresa,
stays 18 to 15. Your next category that you can bet points on is Pixar. Let's get bets starting with Nazario.
2.
And Jake.
2.
All right, your question in Pixar. Who voices Linguini in Ratatouille?
Can you take the last name?
What?
No.
We need their name.
You
Five,
know.
4, 3.
Repeat.
It's Nazario's first repeat. Who voices Linguini in Ratatouille?
This is embarrassing.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of pasta?
Fettuccine,
Good one.
not linguini.
I literally just stole some spaghetti from work.
Good.
They
Good
were
for
using
you.
it for a game for the students to play, and I just took a box.
I'm glad you're getting back to your thieving. 5,
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nazario, we'll go to you first.
I don't remember the first name. I said Donnie Romano.
And Jake.
I had nothing.
The answer is Lou Romano. Lou Romano. So Nazario very close. The score goes down to 16 to 13. So 2 questions remaining. The next category is what, Nick?
Next category you can bet points on is Marvel.
Let's get back starting with Jake
2.
and Nazario.
Mike told me to bet 55.
That, oh my God.
What are you actually betting?
2.
Write it down and show me. Write it down and show me. Thank you. Okay. Nick, what's the question in Marvel?
Your question is, what organization is Frank Castle retiring from at the beginning of The Punisher? I don't know.
I don't know what's happening either. He's like mind games.
I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jake, we're going to start with you
CIA.
and Nazario.
CIA.
And your winner, Jake Maringoni, both incorrect, actually. The answer was
BA.
FBI.
Oh,
But
shit.
because they both missed, Jake still pulls out the win 14 to 11. And Nick, what'd you think?
I love anticlimactic. Listen, not a bad match overall. We made it 4 questions deep in round 3, and it was kind of close the whole time. I think Nazario got something he didn't want. Jake clearly got something he did want. And that was the difference maker, because other than that, it was neck and neck pretty much the whole time. And I think these two play again. Maybe it goes a little differently next time. But Jake showing, at least in the first 2 rounds, he stumbled a little bit in round 3. But at least in the first 2 rounds, Jake showing that like this could be a good year for him in fandom.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's start post-match interviews. We'll start by talking to Nazario.
Nazario, you're lucky that there are some people who don't pay much attention, and they come play Fandom for the first time, and in round 3 they go, I want to bet 3, and we have to be like, the most you can bet is 2. Because secretly in our hearts, we want to be like, cool, you don't get any points.
Do it. He told me to do it.
Other than that, Nazario, you played very well. As I said, you were the highest ranked, technically the highest ranked person coming in to this little group of 8 here. And it's because you played more matches than anyone else. This does dip you below 500 a little bit, but I think the sort of story of your career is that you dip below and then you catch back up. And then you go up and then you catch back up.
That is the issue. I'm better than the losers you have down there, but I'm not good enough for the top people. So I keep just.
Also, the issue is you don't study fucking Disney and Pixar like you should. Because if you did, you get
I
that name right.
remembered Romano.
You didn't remember the first goddamn name.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Other than that,
You fucked up.
also, like, they're such sticklers for writing your points in round 3, and they take shirt.
That's
It's true.
Anyway, Nazario, I do think you played a good match. Is there anyone you would like to face off against to get that record back up to?
Mike Henley.
Fucking go.
It's a maybe. That's a maybe.
We were supposed to do it in another league, but somebody decided to get married, have kids, or whatever. So we can do it here.
We'll see what we can do. Good job today. We'll see you next time. As we bring in our winner, Jake Maringoni. Jake, kicking off 2023 with some good stuff here. You're capitalizing on a great last one standing performance. You've now won your first match against a very good opponent. You are now back above 500, and you're on your way to a possible title shot. So how are you feeling about the match today? And then
I just want to say, before Cody says a lot, I just want to say this is a very monumental win because this is the first time in almost 5 years since I've been above 500 in singles. So that feels great. This feels awesome. This is the real championship victory. This feels because like I've constantly been in a losing streak with playing Eli multiple times and then taking a break for a year and then coming back and slowly starting to get better. But I'm very happy that I'm like above 500. That was always like something that was just getting at me. But yeah, okay, Cody, you can say like a lot.
Yeah, one, they've been at this for like 6 years at this point or more, and you think the energy from both of them are going to die down at some point and they're going to be less chaotic. It's not the case. They're still as chaotic as ever. They're two of my best friends in this community, so playing against them, is way better than playing against people that take this way too serious at times. I just think everything's lining out. Like, it may have not been the start to where, like, Jake's, like, top priority was going to be Fandom or however it was going to work out. Like, he was going to play, he's going to have fun. But now everything's falling in line. Like, maybe we turn up, maybe we find some options, we figure some things out because lasted nine rounds, I think, in the final round and last one standing, and then tonight you still had a 5-point lead. It was just a Pixar question, which is your favorite movie. You just didn't remember that, Romano.
I know, like every other voice cast, it was just Lou Romano.
Yeah, so, but again,
he has that one scene, but like I just blanked.
But again, as somebody out of the gate, because we've seen some people, I've managed some people that matches may not have come out yet, but I've managed some people that have not come out of the gate strong. Seems like Jake's coming out of the gate really strong. And it's like, in last one standing, this match, stuff like that. So, who knows what will happen. So, I'm excited for the future so far.
It's kind of promising at the moment.
Speaking of the future, Jake, as I said, you're part of this whole little like mini tournament thing we got going on here to find our next title contender. And in order to do that, you'll have to get through at least one more person. It will come in the form of yesterday's winner. I won't spoil it now, but the winner from the match yesterday was between Kaiser Huang and Mike Shea. So whoever won that match will be your next opponent.
Okay. Interesting. I've never played Kaiser, I don't think, in anything outside of an Oscars exhibition match. So that would be cool to play
Kaiser hates movies, so...
That's true. I would... Mike's cool, but, like, he's the second best Mike in this community, so, like, I can't really go with someone like that. I'm gonna pick... I think Kaiser would be fun. He's also a really good Fandom player. That would be an interesting... That would also be, like, an actual, like, challenge for me to see if I can do as better than I've done in the previous years, so that'd be cool. But yeah, I'll be just chilling out with the MVP wins that I somehow won, and we'll see how that goes for the rest of the year.
Great. Sounds like fun. We'll see you there. Congratulations on the win today. Tim, why don't you put a bow on it?
Yeah, great match. I mean, always fun to have Nazario and Mike here and Jake and Cody. So whether or not Nazario's upset about putting, numbers on boards correctly or not, and whether or not he knows what the word phonetically means, this was fun nonetheless, and I had a good time. Always happy to hang out with the boys, as they say. So this is a great match. We'll see you guys next time. I want to thank Cody and Jake, Nazario and Mike. Thank you to Nick for writing this one. I've been Tim. We'll see you next time. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.